Are you ready to take your Zoom meetings to the next level with virtual backgrounds? Maybe one like this, or one like this, or perhaps one like that. Well, on this episode, we'll show you step-by-step directions on how you can create virtual backgrounds and add them to your next Zoom meeting. With so many people working from home these days, Zoom meetings are all the rage. They're even being used in people's personal lives, whether it's virtual dance parties or virtual happy hours. Zoom is the way that people are practicing social distancing. One of the coolest features of Zoom is the ability to have a virtual background. It's great for hiding a messy room or perhaps a tiny apartment, or even blocking out those other folks that you're living with in such close quarters. By using any picture you want from your computer or even on your phone, you can transport yourself to be wherever you want to be. Zoom even supports short video clips as backgrounds for that ultra real effect. Okay, let's dive in and show you exactly what you need to do to jazz up that next Zoom meeting. So here we are in the Zoom interface. So I've got Zoom open and I'm logged into a meeting. You can see all around that I've got the participants' information at the bottom, all the information that you normally would have with Zoom. Now I'm sure you're probably asking yourself, okay, Josh, I don't have a green screen like you do behind you. Let me tell you, that's absolutely not necessary. I found that because I'm using Zoom almost 4, 5, 6 times a day, that the green screen is something that really helps. It definitely enhances your virtual backgrounds. It makes things a little bit sharper and a little bit easier, but by no means do you need it. What you will find though is it does make a difference as far as pixelation and especially if you're using movements and gestures, if you're moving in and out of the picture, that you can tend to disappear if you're not using a solid colored background. And again, green for chroma keying is absolutely the best. If you're looking for a backdrop like this, I will put a link down in the show notes so that you'd have the opportunity to go ahead and pick one up. So let's get to the meat and potatoes here. You're all saying, okay, enough about the green screen. How do I actually get the virtual backdrop that I'm looking for? It's really simple. It's all of 2 seconds. Take your mouse cursor that you've got, come down here in the lower left-hand corner where you have the ability to both mute your microphone as well as stop a video. But notice that there's this tiny little up arrow here to the right of video. We're going to go ahead and we're going to click that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and choose virtual background, choose virtual background. We're going to get this nice little menu here. I'm just going to put it off to the side so that you can see me as well as what the different options that we have. And if you're running the most recent version of Zoom, you're going to have a number of stock backgrounds that you can do. And all you need to do is just click on virtual background, right here, and then choose the different ones that you want. So from this menu, make sure that you've got virtual background selected, and then go ahead and choose whatever picture you want. So here I am on the Golden Gate Bridge, maybe perhaps some leaves of grass, or maybe something that's a little bit more out of this world. So fabulous that it's got all of these different things that are in here. And as we were talking about before, there are also short video clips. So whether you want something a little bit cooler like the Northern Lights in the Arctic, or maybe something a little bit warmer like this great beach scene, you can be seen wherever you are. Now, the coolest thing about it, however, is your ability to choose your own backdrop of where you want to be. So way that we do this is this little plus button that's right here in this corner. We go ahead and we click that, and then you have the ability to either add an image or, again, a short video. They really need to be short in size, and if you're doing something like on an iPhone where you're able to loop that video, those are usually the most effective. But we just come up here and we're going to go and we're going to click on Add Image, and then you can see that we can navigate to our normal photos anywhere that we have on our computer. And so we can then choose something like this, where you just click on the photo itself and then click OK, and then you can see now all of a sudden I'm on the Brooklyn Bridge, which is great. Now, one thing that I will say is that notice that this image, that the text is reversed. Now that's just for you. When you see this, everything is a mirror image, but to those that you're broadcasting with, and you can see here, that the image looks correct. And so again, things are a little bit larger on the screen and what you're seeing, but this preview here gives you a good indication of what the other people on your meeting will be able to be seeing. So again, whether it's the Brooklyn Bridge or perhaps maybe the Le Maire Passage in Antarctica, there's lots of different things that you can choose from. At Avenue 2, we have a whole separate web page dedicated just to inspirational Zoom backgrounds. Again, that will be located down below in the show notes, so feel free to navigate to that web page and download your free backgrounds that you can use on your meetings. There's a little bit over 10 of them that are up now, and we'll be adding more throughout the coming weeks. So definitely come back and check out that website and download your free backgrounds, and make sure that your Zoom meeting is going to be the talk of the town next time around. Thanks everybody for watching. If you found this useful and you were able to set up your Zoom virtual backgrounds, please go ahead, push that subscribe button, push the like button, and we'll see you next time on Avenue 2 Tech Tips.